The three-sentence paragraph provides just enough sentences for a distinct introduction, the first sentence, body, the second sentence, and conclusion, the third sentence. It also provides two transitions for you to practice your logical progression. The first transition falls between sentences 1 and 2. The second transition falls between sentences 2 and 3. Consider the following three-sentence paragraph. Nothing is better than love. A banana is better than nothing. Therefore, a banana is better than love. Though corny and containing logical fallacies, this paragraph clearly shows the stages of an essay and the logical progression within that essay. That is, the first sentence, which is the introduction, informs the reader that love and nothing are being discussed. In doing so, it proposes a thought about love and nothing. Along with the thought, it implies the question, if nothing is better than love, what could be better than nothing? The thought proposed in the first sentence is then developed by the second sentence, as it answers the implied question. The second sentence is the body of the paragraph, and it answers the implied question by informing the reader that a banana is better than nothing. Along with its answer, the second sentence implies a question of its own. If a banana is better than nothing, and nothing is better than love, then how does a banana relate to love? The third sentence answers the second implied question and concludes the overall argument, at which point the writer considers the argument finished. Looking back through the paragraph, you can see that the key to the logical progression is the implied question. The implied question ensures a smooth flow of logic between each pair of sentences. It is implied since it is absent from the final paragraph. Even so, its effects are present. If a smooth flow of thought is present in a paragraph, you should be able to think of an implied question at the end of each sentence that is then answered by the next sentence. This question and answer process should be present in writing of any scale, as will be illustrated in detail in the next sections. Now that you have read about the essential elements of the logical essay, you should hone your understanding of these basic concepts by writing at least 10 three-sentence paragraphs. They can be sobering syllogisms such as, all men are mortal, Socrates is a man, therefore Socrates is mortal. Or they can be silly, like this simple paragraph, pride goes before fall, fall goes before winter, therefore pride goes before winter too. Either way, it is important to practice by writing several of these paragraphs before approaching the next section. So now we know that the basics of the logical essay are comprised of two core components, stages and logical progression. The stages of an essay are the introduction, body, and conclusion. These are used to orient the reader, reason with the reader, and give the reader closure. The other core component, logical progression, is what forms a smooth transition of thought from one sentence to the next, or from one paragraph to the next. A useful tool to ensure logical progression is the implied question. This is a question that should be readily brought to mind by one sentence and then is answered by the next sentence. These implied questions give a continuity of thought from sentence to sentence that might not otherwise be present. Now you are ready to move on to the short paragraph in section 4.